All right, your calling all duelist winners are Emmy, Lumi, Schmitz 11, Saber, Low, and Bree. I'm sorry, I didn't read this. I was like, I want to just go in there, just say the names and leave.
Congratulations!
The whole setup of we're gonna do a whole stream for this, and then I was like, what if I just did this?
Oh my god.
I feel
for real.
Hold on, I need to let you know. The way how we were laughing, I felt like we sounded like the guys in hazmat suits from like Turkey Run, where they're all just laughing at a dumb joke.
Oh, all right. For reals. All right, let's take a moment. We'll do the introductions, then we'll talk about who we picked for the winners. Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and others. My name is Nell. Thank you for joining me on my channel and all the wonderful content that we make over here. I see there's a lot of people in chat. Thank you all for coming and joining for this early and also shorter version of a stream where we're just going to do the announcements. We're going to chat for a little bit and then we'll wrap up because we do have recording later today and I wanted to invest more time in that. But let's throw it down to the other end of the couch for the other two people that are hanging out here while I move this crown onto somebody's head.
Hello, everybody. I am Blaze49. I am the DM for Dimension Chasers, which means it's pretty important that I'm here today, and I'm looking forward to talk about everyone who won today.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Connor, and I also am a player on Dimension Chasers, and I play Shen/Quinn. But whenever I'm not doing that, and whenever I'm not in a game, I do my best to host watch parties every Saturday when Dragon Ball NXT goes live or any other shows on. And, oh boy, last night was amazing. So if you ever want to join something that could potentially be even more amazing, come into the Discord and join us for watch parties. It's very welcoming.
All right.
Also, I'm going to quickly go grab my food that just came in. So
no worries.
Y'all talk about your choices first.
All right. I'll go first then. My pick was Silver MA. I looked through all of them while I was downloading them for our communal file, and MA's just reminded me of one of my favorite characters from SAO, which is Yuki. And that immediately grabbed my attention. So I put my vote in for her.
So could you remind me who Yuki is? Because I cannot remember.
He's the purple-haired one is unable to do anything because in real life she's like a quadriplegic and on life support. So being in the game is the only way she can actually move and do anything.
Okay. I do not remember. I may not have gotten far enough into the series to see that character. I genuinely do not remember her.
She is probably the only one that is a better combatant than Kirito.
Oh, okay.
Genuinely, if she had been in Sword Art Online and not Alfheim, like if she had logged in to the game early enough, she would have been the one to get dual blade over him.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah. Okay, I don't remember if I watched that entire season of it or that entire arc of it. I might not have.
Yeah, Yuki's still around in the SAO
that's...
games, thank goodness, but because, you know, good endings and all that jazz. She did not survive in the anime.
Oh. Alrighty. And you have to pick a second one as well. So you want to go over that one as well?
Minty was not able to pick in time. So my second pick was for Lumi. I really like Luminar's basic idea, and I liked the concept of the ace that he brought up. So I was like, this seems like it would be a fun deck to play against. So Luminar is my second pick because of Minty.
Alright. Awesome. Connor, are you back yet?
I think not. Oh, I saw a movement. I saw a twitch.
Oh, okay.
Connor, are you there? Are you there? Answer us, Connor. Woo! We'll hold a seance in your honor. All right, just go. I don't think he's actually back.
Okay, not a problem. So I got to pick 3, being the DM. So the original plan was for me to pick 3, and then each of the players to pick 1, kind of like what Shiro did. But stuff happened. So my first of my 3 picks is going to be Smith's 11. I loved the character idea. It's essentially a teacher who strives to bring out the potential in people both in game and in real life, and I just really liked it. But what really got me for it was the Battle Gears deck. So it's called Battle Gears. It is a conglomeration of fantasy staples, knights, dragons, etc. That appear normal, but with gaps in their bodies exposing gears and clockwork. It's really cool. And then their entire gimmick is fusion potential. So essentially, it's it's a mechanic that kind of balances out fusion. It's abilities that only happen whenever it's used as part of a fusion. So then their ace is it's just a weak item that fuses, and when it fuses, it kind of like unlocks the potential. So I found it really interesting to have a weak item as your ace card, and using that to boost up the power of your other cards. So I just thought it was a really cool idea for a deck, and a really interesting character. My next one was actually one of my favorite decks, and that would be Saber. Saber? So Saber's entire thing, so their whole thing was a cat girl. So in the game, she's a cat girl, but out of game, she's just a cat who has, through various means, now can log into DC. And the idea of animals logging into DC and playing it is just really funny to me. Actually, so I had a really tough choice because it was between. I only wanted to have one winner with the animal playing DC gimmick, and I had a very hard choice between 2 different decks, and this one barely edged out as barely. Like, it was so close between the 2. And then the whole deck is based around a cat dragon, and it has like a 9 lives, so it pretty much it gains abilities based off of how many times your warriors have died, which is really interesting. Yeah. You want both the cat and the frog? Oh my god, I really like the idea of a cane toad doing it is like, you have no idea. Like, I went back and forth so much between those 2 because I'm like, well, I can't have both. For variety's sake, I can't do both. And it was just such a hard choice. I spent hours looking at the different decks and deciding which ones I would pick. And then my last one, I can't remember, is pretty much all the ones that are left here, because I don't remember which was the third one I picked and which one was the one Connor picked.
You can scroll up in the chat and see.
Yeah, I'm checking right now. Oh, yep, here it is. Oh, yeah, no, that was the other one. Yeah, that's 100% the other one. Never running from a real fight. It is.
Oh, so I'm back.
Plays DC. So the last one I picked, welcome back, is actually Lowe's. Lowe had a really so I think Lowe was one of the ones where I was like really struggling which one to pick, because the other 2 I picked pretty quickly because I love the vibes and the idea and the stories I could tell. And then I had like 4 other finalists that I'm like, well, I had to pick one of these, and Lowe's was the winner for it for me. Just because it had a really interesting backstory, an interesting deck. I felt like the keywords that they were playing with was a really interesting idea for the deck. It's just really cool.
All right. And Connor, who was your pick?
My pick was Breeze. They actually made art. They actually sent a little message, basically saying even if the character wasn't chosen, they would still gladly donate it to the channel, so it could be used if they wanted to use parts of it, or if we wanted to use parts of it. So I thought that was very nice. But the actual character, though, I read into their backstory, and my first thought was, oh, this is a villain. So I chose a villain. And then I saw what their ace was. And I'm not sure. And I
don't talk about it.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. But I saw it, and I think this is going to be. It stuck through me when I was reading through all the other entries. So I think this character is definitely going to stick out. I'm so excited to see them.
No, Bree was one of the other finalists for the ones I was picking, and it was. I'm not gonna lie. I did not think it would be this hard to pick winners. I did not think it would be this hard. What I did was I went through.
There were so
every
many
single
picks.
entry.
There were so many choices.
There were so many choices. I went through every single one, and then through some like minor criteria. I'm like, okay, I really like this one. I don't like this one as much. Went through all of them, sorted them into the ones I really liked and the ones I'm like I like, but just not quite as good as the other one, in my opinion. And then after that, I still had half the list left.
It feels bad only being able to pick a couple, and we do apologize for that.
Yes.
But there was also so many entries.
Yeah, wasn't the last Calling All Fighters thing like 9 entries or around that much?
No, the Calling All Fighters, we got a total of 6 entries, so pretty much everybody got in.
Oh, wow. So we nearly got 5 times as... Holy shit.
We got a lot for this one.
There were 27 entries.
Yep. I went through, because I have to be tough. I have to separate them. So for various reasons, I would separate them into like the winners and the ones I'm like, not quite as good in my opinion.
No, wait, hold on.
There was all. This is just me being strict.
There wasn't only 6, sorry. 6 was our picks. For the Calling All Fighters, there was 9. There was only 3 from the Patreon side, which got the automatic in. So that's why it was just came down to the voting for the non-Patreon ones. That's what it was. This one though, like 27 people, and we could only pick 6. And as players, we only got to pick 1.
Mm-hmm.
There were so many.
It would have been so hard to just pick one for me. It would have been so hard.
Yeah, no. Honestly, I remember I nearly suggested it, but I figured it would be bad if we did it. I nearly said, since there were so many, should we like add just 1 additional slot because there's so many? I decided not to because, again, that'd be small. That'd be a lot.
Yeah,
because we have to. Because the other thing is, I still have to commission the artwork for all of them. Although some of them just did their own artwork and it looks beautiful.
Yeah, no, I think it was all but one of the submissions we chose. They actually had artwork, and most of them was actually commissioned.
So that tells you right there, chat. You do not need to have artwork to get picked for these things. Yes, we picked a couple that did, but there are entries that we picked that don't.
No, like again, I don't.
This right here.
I don't want anyone to think that just because they couldn't commission art or something like that,
I
they
think
could.
about this
Because honestly,
I think about this all night long. I stay awake.
Schmitz 11.
not
Theirs
sleeping
is
because
just
I'm
a
thinking about
moderately short, just text document. That's all it was just a pretty short text document.
It was very nice.
Yeah, but like, in my opinion, it just the entire thing is just so evocative. The character who is all about boosting up others has a deck based around it with fusion potential, and their ace being just a simple a weak item that just massively boosts them up. It's such a cool idea in my opinion. And that's why it won. I thought it was very evocative. It was it got across what it wanted so clearly with such a simple part, like with such simple text. So It's not all about having this. You don't have to have like this long thing talking about every single bit of their backstory, everything, and a bunch of art and a custom made card and all that. No, just being short and simple, I think, also works really well.
Yeah, and again, there was no like the art that was submitted with some of these entries had zero bearing on the picks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, if anybody wants to submit just a purely written one, you can, and we have picked that before. So, do not feel that you need to draw anything or commission anything to try to submit an entry. Time Kid tried to keep theirs short and simple. You mean simple and clean? Because it's the way that it's making me feel tonight? Because it's hard to let it go?
Time Kid, I think I really like Time Kids too.
Oh yeah,
Time Kid, yours was so good. Oh my god, I loved. Oh my god, that one was again in my list of top entries. Like,
yeah, no,
that was like my final four. So the way I did it right was I had a first round where I kind of chopped it in half, a next round where I chopped it about in half again, and then I had 2 entries I knew was gonna win, and then I had like 6 other entries I had to pick from, and it was just I had to be brutal, and I had to be like, well, which one I think is going to fit the best in the campaign, and just, it was hard. Another one, in my opinion, that I really, really liked, and I really wish I could have done it, was actually CMLs. CMLs was so cool.
We are keeping all the art and ace cards and all of that stuff hidden. We would prefer the winners not to share. Anybody who didn't win is welcome to share their character entries in the Treasure Tales OC creation chat.
Oh, there was
but
another.
If you did win, we kindly ask that you do not share your character. That is our request. Everybody else could show theirs that did not win. Winners, please keep it to yourself and let the audience be surprised.
Yeah, I probably should have talked. I love these entries so much, so I kind of talked a bit too much. But it just there's so many cool decks and so many cool characters and everything. Nell, do you want to talk about? Oh, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no. Since you were talking about some of the other things that you were very much considering, there was another. It was actually Seo's entry because it was between Bree and Seo. That was actually my choice, and the reason why I was really wanting to choose Seo was because their character, at least from what I've seen, is a very popular not Dimension Chasers, a Perfect Draw OC that I've just seen all over the place, and I'm like, oh my!
I saw that. Yes.
Yeah, like I kept seeing art of them through the Perfect Draw server, and they were like one of the first like characters I think that got art made for this system. Like not just Dimension Chasers, like
so that one it sounded familiar, but then I recognized it through the art. That was one of the ones that was also entered into the cube that they made.
Yeah.
That we helped vote for.
Yeah. I so desperately wanted both of them in, but I could only pick one. And I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, Lo, Lo, if you're watching, I have a request. I have a small request. I don't want to use this braided Burger King crown that's sitting on top of Connor's head right now. Can we get a Treasure Tales crown from you? I will pay.
That'd be beautiful. Oh my god. Well, you make amazing art.
It's true.
Oh my god, like the ace of that deck looks beautiful. Just the character art also looks amazing. Like it's so good. Now, do you have any other ones you wish you could have won, like that you like other ones that were like high on your list?
Let's see. Hold on, let me open it back up and take a look. Just because there were so many, and my brain has also tried to process so many things. Verbs was good. G-Dubs was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Stats was good.
I think reading through this, my main thought was, what would Blaze do with these characters?
Dustin's
Like, where
was
would he
interesting.
go?
And
Who's Dustin's?
the Drake Argon. It had the Crust Lord stack.
Oh, that one, yeah. There's so many good ones.
Yeah, those are the ones that stuck out essentially to me.
Mm-hmm.
I love these little community things to just add to the games. They're so fun.
Oh, Shammy's was another good one that I almost picked.
I remember Shami talking so much about their characters in chat.
Does the chat have any questions for us?
Yes, questions, comments, thoughts. It is the last day of November. Treasure Tales as a TTRPG goes on hiatus after today until January 1st. So comments, thoughts, questions, all that jazz. Please get that out now.
Oh no. So I loved like every entry. Like every entry was interesting and really cool and very passionate. You could really tell. I wish I could have picked more, but I cannot afford to because I got to commission art for all of them.
Actually, I guess here's a question that I think maybe some people might not have thought about, but I think they might want to know. Do you think with just like the nature of Dimension Chasers and everything, do you think you would consider on doing another one of these, Blaze? Like later down the line?
Maybe. Currently, we're just in the Worlds qualifiers, but we are getting close to Worlds, so maybe for that as well.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, again, it depends. It's an expensive thing to do because I got to commission a bunch of art for it. Luckily, the qualifiers and Worlds are going to be in game, so I don't have to commission both IRL and in-game art. Most likely, I might have to, but it just depends. We had a question from who asked it? Oh,
Bree asked.
Bree.
Yeah. What are you most excited for in the upcoming arc?
I mean,
No.
just kind of seeing how Amy's gonna handle being a mentor character, I guess. See how she's gonna handle that. I'm really looking forward to see how that turns out.
The drama of Quinn and his friend group.
No.
I'm looking forward to seeing Quinn interact with Thomas more. I'm
Ooh, that
looking
would be
forward to
interesting, yeah.
seeing how the team, like that little team, interacts and can grow and develop. But I'm also interested to seeing Ellie try to get her deck repaired.
That'll be interesting too, yeah.
I'm excited to see when I finally get the chance to talk to any of my cards and maybe try to find a way to talk to Crest Knights.
I'm assuming we get
Oh,
the
another
raffle
question.
winner from the Divination Goal at the end of December. Yes, we'll be doing the full we'll be doing the raffles, probably January 1st or so. I'll probably be doing just a casual stream, and we'll do the spin the wheel then.
We have another question from Bree. If they can help pay for the art, I'm going to be covering it. But if you would like to help us out financially, best things you can do is either just donate to Nell. Nell also helps out with a lot of the costs here at Treasure Tales. If you say specifically want to go towards art, we'll spend it specifically on art.
Yeah, any
Or
donations
I
with a very
assume no.
yeah, any donations that come with a specific tag saying this is for X goes to X. And otherwise, it's put into a pool and we use it for whatever we need.
Yep. If you want to help us out, I know you're mostly joking, Bree, but I like talking about how people can help us out if they want to. If you want to help us out and get a little something out of it, you can also go to the item shop, which has some really cool stuff that we've commissioned or paid for. A lot of really cool stuff over there.
I find it funny how you say that Brie was probably joking, but have you seen this community?
I mean, true. But I mean, they have the laughing Android face thing next to it, so.
True. But I take no chances with this community. They are amazing and they are insane.
That is true.
Bree's like, you want to bet? Shut up and take my money.
Oh my god.
Like I said.
Yep. My current plan is to commission the amazing Hikari Chance. She does great work, and she also recently had an issue with a fire at her house. So they got to go ahead and pay to get that repaired, because if they can't, they could get evicted. Gonna help her out by sending her the money for that, and getting some awesome art out of it as well. She does most of the work for most of the art for DC NPCs. So.
Well, it means we'll have to get an official Ryan art piece done as well.
Yes, I need to get that as well. I was not able. I'm looking at the Treasure Tales chat, and Saber's just like, I won?
Yes.
Yes, Saber, you
Yep.
won.
I'd also like to point out that Saber has made not one, but is currently working on a second art for Ellie's deck to get so
Oh
that
my
way
God.
we're almost to the point where Ellie's deck is going to be all original, made for DC art.
That is amazing. Yo, I just saw the sketch of it. Oh my god.
Yeah, so good. Oh wow, people are posting the heck out of their submissions in the Chasers and custom card creation chat.
Yeah. For the record, chat. Since you've probably seen the old deck, you don't know what the cards do for the updated versions. Because Ellie's deck did get changed a bit with the rearranging and nerfs that we all had. But the new art that she's done is we got a new art of Jinrai. So now we have Hanzo and Jinrai. The duo is back in action together. But we also are getting art of Ghost. Armored Maiden
that's
Ghost
Ghost?
is getting new update.
Oh, I love that art.
And
we
my
have
understanding is
such a-
she's going to be doing the semi-transparent over the background, so it's going to be having her phasing out again. Because
Oh, that's cool.
if you go and read the public lore document, Ghost's photon core is defective, so she's constantly phasing in and out.
On that defect sounds really you're underselling that ability.
No, like as an example, it's like she can turn it on and phase out, so that way she can't be targeted or seen or anything. But she can't turn it off properly. So it's either on and working, or quote unquote off, and she'll randomly phase out and back in and out and back in.
Oh.
Real quick, I just want to say, go ahead. Sorry.
No,
Go ahead,
I was
finish.
gonna say that's it.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I was just gonna say, a lot of people are like, "Oh, I can't believe I won." You guys are all super talented and made really, really cool entries. Y'all deserve to win.
Yeah. Yeah, no, everyone deserved just as best as a shot as everyone else, and I'm so happy so many people participated.
Yeah, I was not expecting that much of a turnout. I'm gonna have to start downloading those earlier. Like the next time we do one of those, to just start downloading them like as they come in.
Yeah,
but now that we've got them all and we picked, I'm going to go through and I'm deleting all these emails.
That is fair.
Very fair.
I was not expecting so many. I wasn't expecting so many entries because I always think that I feel like Dragon Ball is again, I'm not downplaying Dragon Ball or DC. What I'm saying is, I feel like Dragon Ball is the slightly more popular series, and it has, been active a bit more recently. DC only recently came back, so I am really glad that everyone came out and showed support for DC. It's really cool.
Oh yeah. To be fair though, the second episode of Dimension Chasers of season 2, when it came out, in 1 week, it hit over 1,000 views. I know Hatsune Miku is on the thumbnail as a silhouette, but the fact that Dimension Chasers did that well for an episode.
Oh yeah, the algorithm loved that one. Oh Jesus Christ, what the hell?
What?
Yeah, it's
We've gotten
for
like
Wing-
10 subscribers
Transforming
today.
Wing.
What the hell?
Transforming Wing on the YouTube channel. It is 27 entries for Dimension Chasers is Calling All Duelist. It was 27.
What the hell? Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell's happened. I'm looking at our like channel analytics right now. We've had like almost 10 subscribers today since I checked this morning. We're up to 1357. No, sorry, 1457. We were at like 1447 earlier. But we've also had like 493 views on Dimension Chasers episode 1 in the last like 2 days, which is weird. A lot of activity
really.
recently for DC.
DC's season 2 episode 3 will be out as soon as we have a thumbnail. I'm working on editing episode 4.
Awesome.
Oh, Wing was Corona. Nice.
Oh,
Your
what did I
entry
say?
was pretty good too. See, it's
guess
like my
so.
sub count doubled this weekend. I'm scared I need an adult.
Oh my,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
it's
am the adult. Suck it up.
We're all adults.
Get loved.
I need to go ahead and subscribe.
Hold on. Say, I need an adult. No, I am an adult. Me. No, we're all adults here. How's that song?
You fool, we all have swords.
Like I said, I loved every entry. There are just so many amazing ones recently. I just, like I said, Time Kid, yours was so cool. I was so close to picking that one. It was insane.
Yeah. There's a lot of runner-ups.
I wouldn't call them runner-ups. It just
It was
so
a
close
lot
to-
of really good entries, and it was so close.
Yeah. A lot of like some of the decks just had really cool deck like mechanics. Some of them were just there's just so many.
Like I said, if it wasn't for the fact that MA's story hit me just the right way, I probably would have picked somebody else. But that one just hit the right note.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad you chose MA because MA was another character I was liking a lot. So you helped make my... Actually, MA and Low were also choices I wanted. So the fact that both of those got in made my job a bit easier. Oh.
Oh, I remember this one. I was like, I'm looking at some of the entries. Which one was this one? Ergo Q? Not Ergo. But
Honestly,
Ergo Q's was as good as well. I loved I really wanted to do momentum duels. Put them in there. I just have not had a chance to. So seeing a couple of momentum duel decks, I was like, oh, these are really cool.
maybe in a spin-off mini-series, maybe we can have DC fold FD, where it's full dive, but instead of dive, it stands for drive. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
I like
I'm
momentum
looking at-
duels too.
Yeah, they're really cool. I'm reading some of the stuff that chat's saying. Sorry.
Oh, good.
Like I said, y'all just did such a good job.
Yeah, y'all cooked.
5Ds, 7Cs. Let's go. Eating fast makes me feel alive. This plate's filled with cheesy fries.
Is that Ellie's theme song for it?
I don't know. I figured that would be the one for the 7Cs.
Well, Ellie loves to munch on good food, so I figured that would fit for her.
Let me see. I was seeing Transforming Wing mention whose entry they were. I was gonna go check it out.
Kanoa. Corona.
Oh, that was a cool one. That was like the I think that was like the corpo guy who actually like who's. I'm trying to see this one. Okay, yeah, no, this is a cool deck. Oh my god, there's so many just cool cards and decks. Yeah, this was the one that's like the little slime dude who's like, okay, yeah. There are so many good ones. I'm sorry. Yeah, the sludge archetype, an archetype filled with disgusting but cute slime creatures. Yes.
Oh, that sounds adorable.
All right, so any last questions or comments or thoughts before we wrap up this mini stream?
Who's excited for the new year?
I am.
Yep. I
Yeah.
am. I'd like to also point out that on Tuesday, we're starting Valhalla.
Ooh.
I am hyped. It's time for this year's Valhalla playthrough. And I've also already scheduled in the annual Parasite Eve full playthrough in a day.
Awesome.
Oh,
awesome.
Timegate actually just asked a good question. What about the next card review thing? What are we planning on
The info will be dropping probably tomorrow when I get home from the guild, and you will have submissions into close to the end of the year, so that way we can do it at the beginning of January.
Mark your calendars, everybody.
That way y'all have to work during the holiday season, but we won't.
Oh my god, a rogue leader was evil!
Am I truly evil?
You say
Am
that.
I?
You say that, yet you're standing right in front of a whiteboard with like little red devil horns and a tail drawn behind it. By the way, who drew that there?
Huh?
Not I.
Drew what?
All right. Any? Oh, just saying. You're being a little evil. Anything else? Mark them. December's always always so slow. Nothing happens except Christmas. Well, there's going to be some DC stuff happening. We also have something that we're working on to bring back some of the old parts of DC that were lost. We're working on that. It's almost ready. Will Rapper Romans have the same requirements, or will they have something different from the character? Different for the character. They'll probably I'll probably work a bit more closely with them. Cause I couldn't work with everybody individually making their entries for this one, obviously.
Yeah.
So whoever's doing that one, I'll probably work more one-on-one with them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Bree, we're not going to recover everything, but we're going to recover a couple of episodes. Like, we should be able to recover some of it. I shouldn't get any specific.
We could probably recover about maybe 3 or 4 of them, maybe a few more than that. But some of them will have to be will have to be recut and re-uploaded. So we do apologize about that. But
I will say, go ahead now. Go ahead.
But we'll get them out, and then we should only be required one more recap to finish.
Mm-hmm.
I
We'll
have
try to get-
one last thing. Sorry.
We'll try to
What?
get that recap out early January. I am putting my foot down, and it's got to come out before the end of January.
Okay.
One last thing I just want to say, and this ain't to you guys, this is to the chat. Thank y'all for supporting Dimension Chasers this year. With how much it's been on break, but with how much it just continued to grow in popularity. Thank you.
For some reason, again, I don't know what's happening, but the algorithm decided to push Dimension Chasers today, so I'm happy about that.
Part of the cards.
You know what it probably was? It was probably that. Oh, what's his name? That one.
Saith?
The person. Yes, it's probably Saith posting their video. It's probably gotten boosted ours. So thank you so much for that.
Good.
DC got you into Perfect Draw. Perfect Draw is amazing. It's a great system.
I'm thankful I met them. Tommy, did you meant my name or did you meant the characters?
Probably
Because
both.
if so, then I guess I'm becoming Faye 2.0. Because people are that's trying to confuse me.
Why is my music stalling
I-
out?
Hmm?
Oh, the background music was stalling out for some reason.
Did you
Oh
mean
no.
to- Did you mean to put on background music?
I have background music. Alright, I think it's working now.
Sounds like I think it does. Yeah, it sounds like it's working. Okay, I think that's about it. We might be able to call it for today now. What do you think?
Any last thoughts, comments, or questions before I close things down?
Why is Faye cute?
Because she is.
Understandable.
Understandable. Have a good day. Alright. Then let me just double check, see if there's any last questions that pop up here.
Yeah, because YouTube's always a bit behind.
Mhm. All right. If there is no comments, questions, or pack opening, we're going to close stream in 2 minutes.
Libro saying that theirs is long and wordy because it was an unedited state. I think I remember that one being that way.
Ah.
Yes, I remember that one. Yeah, that one was a bit of a read. Not in a bad way. Just it is what it is. Oh yeah, the chaos. Yeah, the chaos one. I do like the chaos.
Burbs,
Chaos
did you
art
get
scene.
the art for the submission? Yes, we did. All the
For which-
submissions,
for which
everything
one?
that was in the emails for your submissions was put into the folders.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the Volcan Nightmare. Oh yeah, White Ash Dragon. That is right.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. That was really cool.
Yeah, that was cool. Guess we can go. Oh, yep.
Yeah,
Sorry. Go ahead.
we can go ahead and close shop then. Thank you everybody for coming out and watching. Greatly appreciate it. We love you lots, and we will see you on Tuesday for Valhalla. If not, and you're only here for the tabletop content, thank you very much, and we'll see you in January. Bye-bye.
Bye
Bye.